Relations Branch Governor and Vice President of the Board of Governors, Nancy Utley.
Good evening and welcome. This evening I'm honored to be here speaking on behalf of our Academy President, John Bailey, who's on a plane on his way to London to greet new Academy members. Tonight we gather not only to celebrate another milestone in a contest that first introduced the world to names like Robert Zemeckis, Cary Fukunaga, Trey Parker, and Spike Lee, but to march in a movement which, through the example of recent winners like Patricia Riggin and Patricia Cardoso, is helping, absolutely, is helping to break Hollywood's glass ceiling. But above all, we are here to introduce the world to those who will write the next chapter in the story that's called film. That's you guys. This year, as we have since 1972, we honor an amazing group of filmmakers. And we can only do it thanks to the record-breaking nearly 700 Academy members who served as judges, choosing from 1,582 entries from 400 schools. Yeah. After tonight, the numbers alone will tell a story that defies even the most optimistic predictions of those who filled the room at the first awards show. 45 years, 503 winners. So to all those judges from all those years, we say thank you. And to all of tonight's winners and entrants in this year's competition, congratulations. Congratulations, but remember, the Student Academy Awards is not an inheritance, it's an invitation. An invitation to keep dreaming and discovering, learning and leading, and to be that generation that takes movie magic to new heights of daring and determination. The light of film doesn't shine automatically. We're counting on all of you to keep it shining. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a past Student Academy Award winner and now the chairman of the Student Academy Awards, a writer and director who has traveled the globe from India to North Korea to tell stories that the world needs to see. Please welcome Greg Helvey.
Thank you, Nancy. These awards are dear to my heart. Winning a Student Academy Award opened so many doors for me, so it's a privilege and an honor to be here celebrating these filmmakers tonight. Tonight, we salute these new voices who come from just down the street to around the world, including winners from China, India, Switzerland, Hungary, Mongolia, Sweden, Taiwan, and France. For each of the winners tonight, I hope that your Student Academy Award is the first step of many in your careers. And I speak for all of us at the Academy when I say that your journey thus far inspires us and gives us hope that you will shape our industry to reflect the complete mosaic of the world around us. As Nancy mentioned, we had more Academy members than ever participating in the judging process. So I too would like to extend a personal thank you to all my fellow Academy members who gave so much of their time to make this possible. Your involvement was indispensable, especially with so many entries this year. So thank you for your commitment to supporting this next generation of filmmakers. We have a fantastic program tonight with winners in 7 categories. For US-based students, we have the animation, documentary, narrative, and alternative experimental categories. For students at international film schools, we have the international narrative, animation, and documentary categories. A bronze, silver, and gold medal will be awarded in each category, although only a gold medal will be awarded in the International Animation, International Documentary, and Alternative Experimental categories. And speaking of the awards, I'm excited to point out that tonight's trophy presenters, Alexandra Ochoa and Jordan Rogers, are alumni from the Academy's Gold Internship Program. Now, it's time to meet our first presenter. To celebrate the winners in the animation and international animation categories, we are joined by an extraordinary comedian, actor, writer, and yes, even podcast host, who wrote and starred in the semi-autobiographical Academy Award-nominated film, The Big Sick. You know who I'm talking about. And also stars in Silicon Valley. Please welcome Kumail Nanjiani.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Hi, how's it going? When I was a little boy, growing up in Pakistan, long before I came to the United States for college, I would sit at our kitchen table and draw for hours, lost in characters and lands a million miles away. However, I was not very good at drawing. I could only draw a house, a flower, and a Ninja Turtle. And only Donatello. I don't know why. That's what separates me from the winners of animated film. They can draw more than that. They dream of faraway places, draw them, and their dreams become art. That art is animation, combining visual creativity and imaginative storytelling that takes us away to invented worlds and transforming pictures and pixels into heroes and heroines as real as any in the real world. Let's get to know them better and let their art speak for itself. Wow. You guys are still in school? I feel very inadequate. That was beautiful. The bronze medal winner for animation is Isa Shukla for Regifted, Ringling College of Art and Design. Me to hold it?
Okay. It is truly an honor to be here. I would like to thank the Academy for recognizing this film amongst the work of such a talented, diverse, and inspiring group of filmmakers. At the beginning of last year, I wasn't really sure of what I was doing or where I was going with my senior film. All I had was the word regifted and a desire to make something special. I owe it to my teacher, Paul Downs, for helping me develop this story, and Sean McLaughlin for helping me realize it. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this film, but I will never forget the first time I sat with an audience and saw it on the big screen. It was the most amazing feeling and will remain a constant reminder of why we put so much of ourselves into this medium. I would like to thank my peers at Ringling for always having my back. A huge thanks to my composer and sound designer, Valentine Lefort. Lastly, I would like to dedicate this award to my Ai and Dada. Special thanks to my parents and the rest of the Shukla clan for their constant love and support. Thank you.
I don't even know where you start making something like that. If you need a Ninja Turtle drawn for your next thing, I'm around. The silver medal winner for animation is Yu Yu. She made Daisy from the University of Southern California.
Hi everyone, it's an honor to be here too. And at first, I want to thank you, my family, my uncle who sent me here and support me far away from Taiwan all the time. And Thomas, my boyfriend, my composer, and co-operator story with me. Yeah, and be there for 3 years when I was in USC and like a long distance. Yeah, and John Eating, who make the sounds for many of my films together. And at least, the USC, my mentor Sheila Sofian, and Muse Brooker, and Kathy, Christine, and Casey. It's like a lot of faculties in USC is super supportive to this film. And all the stop motion studios I interned in LA, which is really helpful for me to develop this film. And all my friends who is like far away from Taiwan, but still like keep in touch with me in the social media. Yeah, and of course the academy member for this great tour, great event for us. And it will be a big step for moving forward to the more independent films. Thank you.
The gold medal winner in animation is Raccoon and the Light by Hannah Kim, California Institute of the Arts.
Oh boy. All right, hold on 1 second. There we go. I will try to make this under 2 minutes. First of all, thank you to the Academy. Thank you, Sean, Hector, and the team for a wonderful week. And I'd like to thank my sound designer, Florian Kalmer, who responded to my cry of help email and really bringing the film to life. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for their everlasting support, and my mom, who's here tonight. My mom gave me so many children's books for me to read when I was a little kid, and those books ended up being my main inspiration and reason to make this film, and I'd like to thank her for giving me all those inspiration after all these years. And I'd like to thank the faculty at CalArts, especially my film workshop instructor, Frank Krause, and my mentor, Andrew Bach, for letting me create whatever story I wanted to make. And they saw the importance of letting the students be the creators of their own films and supported the beginning to the very end of making this film. And lastly, to my dearest friends, some of them are here tonight. Not only are you my classmates at school, but you are also the best and honest critics that I could ever ask for. I thank you for teaching me to have nerves of steel when I wanted to give up. And somehow you'll find the recording of this video later to make fun of me for the rest of the school year. I love you guys, and thank you. Thank you so much for the award.
This is the second year we featured the category of international animation, but I can assure you it is no sophomore slump. We have a single medal winner with a message that knows no borders and speaks a universal language: determination and resilience. A green bird lays its very first egg. It will do everything it takes to make it hatch.
Ba, ba, baya, 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 ba, baya, ba, baya, ba, ba, baya, ba, ba, baya, ba.
That's beautiful. Maybe in the sequel, a Ninja Turtle lays an egg, and we'll do everything Donatello can to make it hatch. Please welcome this year's gold medal winner in the international animation category from the MOPA in Arles, France, the artist who created the green bird, Pierre Pervery, Maximilien Bourgeois, Maureen Goalard, Irina Ninduk, and Quentin Dubois. Looks like we don't have quite enough, so.
Well, it's a little bit crazy. Thank you. We want to take the opportunity tonight, thanks to the Academy, to speak about something really important to us. As you can imagine, we worked really hard, spent a lot of time, and we think that we had a lot of luck by making this film possible. But for us, there is something much more important than work and luck, and much more precious and rare, and it's goodwill. The goodwill from all the people close to us, the people who helped us without demanding anything in return. The kindness in people's eyes and people's words, which for us has not to be only about filmmaking. It's what makes people trust in themselves, be themselves, and for us it's the proof that you can go ahead and do something good. So it's why, with my team, we want to thank the Academy, first of all, for all the week and for this huge award. We want to thank all the teachers from the school. We want to thank the school, all the persons who believed in us and in and outside the school.
We would like to thank François Hezer from Yumi Film, Marie Laroche, the composer, and Julien Dutel, the voice of the bird. And we would like to just thank individually some guys. So I would like to thank Irina, my love, and all my team, my crew, my parents, Papa and Maman, merci. My two little brothers, Leo and Hugo, and Hugo will be here in next year, or a few years, I think. Their girlfriend, Caro and Lisa, my grandparents, my cousin, and all my friends from Angers, from Arles, from London, from Paris, and that's it.
Hi, I would like to thank my parents for first of all, my dad, and a big thanks to my mom, who's not here anymore in this world, but to whom I owe everything. I would like to thank my brother Laurent and Pauline, all my family who supported me for a long time, and some of them are here tonight. And I'm really grateful. Quentin, my love, and Marion and Maud, my best friends, and all of my friends who supported me since the beginning. Sidonie and my amazing crew here. Yes, thanks.
Such an honor. So I would like to thank my family, my parents, my brother and my sister. I would like to thank Elsa, who is a person really important to me. I love her. And thanks to Quentin, Irina, and David, who are the person I respect the most. And thanks to my classmates. Thanks to all the people who supported me and who believed in me from the first beginning. And this means a lot to me.
Hi. I would like to, sorry for my French. I would like to thank my parents for their support. Marion, my love, which is here tonight. And of course my team, because it was amazing to work with them. So thank you.
So hi, I'm gonna make this quick to wrap this up, but I really want to thank my family and friends, of course, especially my mom, who's here tonight. I would like to thank my best friend Nitya. Even though she's all over the world, you're always here for me, so I know you're here with me tonight. I would also like to thank all of the people that helped me, especially Elise, Clotilde, and especially the BCR, Lucas, Benoit, and Alex. You know you're here, and I love you guys. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, there's more of me. Sorry. That was amazing. You know what I did in college? I stole street signs once. We all have to find things to be proud of, you know? And now to present this year's winners for International Narrative and Alternative Experimental, someone whose name was first announced on this very stage as the Student Academy Award winner herself. She has walked in your shoes. After a childhood and career in journalism at home in Mexico, she directed 2 award-winning short films as a student at Columbia. She is an artist and director whose first major film, Under the Same Moon, about the experience of undocumented immigrants, captured our consciences. Please welcome Patricia Riggin.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm supposed to read, but I want to thank Nancy there and a lot of nice people here. The artists behind this year's international narrative films come from different countries and speak different languages. And their short films tell different stories and are from different places, but they all speak in the universal language of human spirit. Whether it's a story of grief and duty, as a wife confronts her husband's death center on early onset Alzheimer, a story of resilience and positivity in a war-torn city under siege, or a refreshingly unpredictable thriller marrying grim satire with teen angst and the pressures of fame, these films couldn't be more different, except for that common strand of DNA that we call artistic authenticity. It's time to get to know this year's winners.
Gdje ćeš, Buna?
Čekaj svoj red. Nije ovo konjska trka.
Treba da sačekamo mrak.
Cosa vi porta in inverno in questo posto dimenticato da Dio?
Io ho dei buchi neri nella mia testa. È come se dormo e poi sono portato via. Quando mi sveglio non conosco nessuno, come vado sott'acqua. Ogni tanto è bello andare sott'acqua.
Vilka är klara med sina filmer? Du vill börja?
Hon heter Vendela.
Okej, då kör vi.
Hej alla mina Vendelisteners och välkomna till en ny video. Det här är ingen vanlig Get Ready With Me-video. För idag så ska jag Get Ready To Die. Det första som är allra viktigast är att man måste säga hejdå till alla man känner. Sina vänner och sin familj och sådär. För sen kommer man inte kunna göra det liksom. Tänk på att vad som helst är bättre än fucking högstadiet liksom. Tänk på alla som hatade, alla som liksom skrattade åt dig. Och det är okej för att dina föräldrar de kommer gråta. Och dina kompisar de kommer också gråta och skrika och hålla på. Men du kommer bara vara ett blodigt lik som ruttnar och sådär. Och så får någon annan få ta hand om det liksom. Ja, för det finns inte längre. Kiss kiss från Vendelis.
Wow. The bronze medal winner for international narrative is A Siege by Istvan Kovacs.
Hello, good evening. I have a crew here too. Okay, we wanted to make a story about how to maintain our self-esteem, our dignity, and humanity during war times. When I was in Sarajevo, it was a fantastic thing when I met those women there who had beautiful stories, inspiring stories, so I really want to dedicate this award to them because I think they are true heroes. I'm very grateful to the Academy to be here and experience this whole week, and that they found our film worth for this amazing honor. I would like to thank to Sean, Hector, Julia, Devin, and all you guys who made this week possible, and to meet all those young, devoted, and talented directors who will make fantastic things in the future. I'm sure about that. Also, I'm very proud to represent Hungary and Hungarian filmmaking here tonight. So I want to thank to the Hungarian National Film Fund to support us, and also the University of Theatre and Film Arts, and all the teachers there, my lead teachers, Ildikó Enyedi, János Szász, and Attila Janis. Also, my cast, also and outside school teachers or mentors, István Szabó and Alexander Mánic. My cast, Mirela Lambic, Radia Csupic, Nenad Petina, Zsolt Trill, László Keszeg, and of course Vedrana Bozsinovic. Without her talent, this film wouldn't be the same. I would like to thank to my fantastic crew, my producers, Tamás Hutlasa, Gábor Osvát, Monika Mécs, and Nora Alföldi, my line producer, Patricia Dentino, my screenwriter, Gasztonyi Kalman, my DOP, Dévényi Zoltán, my editor, Duszka Péter, my sound designer, Gábor Balázs, my production designer, László Raj, costume designer, Judit Sinkovic, and first AD, Zoltán Jovai. And please allow me to thank to my love, Orsi, who is here tonight, for supporting me during the years of filmmaking, and also my mother, who is here tonight too. And I would like to thank her to taught me how to fight for in life, how to fight for my dreams to become a filmmaker. So I think this is the ultimate proof for her that it was good to not become a lawyer and start to pursue my dreams. So Academy, thank you for that too. Thank you.
And the silver medal winner for international narrative is Lisa Gersh, Zurich University of the Arts. Almost everything.
Good evening, everybody. I'm trying to enjoy this and not getting a heart attack at the same time. So when I was younger, I used to think that making films was some kind of a utopian dream of mine, because films were probably made by some people, you know, somewhere in the United States or whatever. I couldn't have imagined to have the chance to make such an incredible journey with my own film one day. This wasn't only possible because I started to believe in the importance of making films, but also because a lot of people believed in me. Many people have put all their energy in this film. First, I would like to introduce part of my crew who's here with me tonight. So this is Filippo Bonacci, the producer of the school. Simon Bitterli, he's the cinematographer. Florian Geisler, the editor. And Oriana Schrage, the actress. Unfortunately, the second actor, Michael Neunschwander, can't be here tonight with us. I want to thank both of you for your unbelievable work and your trust in me. Not only I am happy that we made this film together, but I'm also grateful that the two of you became my friends. Special thanks to my whole crew and cast, to everybody who helped us out in Italy, and to the Zurich University of the Arts, especially to you, Filippo. I can't even say everything I want to thank you for. I would not be standing here without the love and support of my family too and my close friends. Especially I want to thank my mom, because you are always supporting and loving me no matter what I do. And my dad, because you always remind me to make use of my imagination, because it is the greatest gift I have. We made this film that is a story about someone who no longer functions in our society the way he is supposed to, and about how we should find a way to treat and respect those people. It is a story about caring for each other and feeling responsible for the more weak. And that's why my deepest gratitude goes out to the Academy and its members for honoring our film with the Student Academy Award. Finally, my thanks goes to Sean, Hector, and their team, and to all the filmmakers I've met in this past very inspiring week. And I'm proud to be in this competition with such talented filmmakers, so congratulations to all of you, and good night.
And the gold medal winner in the International Narrative category is for Jonathan Etzler, Get Ready With Me, from the Stockholm University of the Arts.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Academy. We're so grateful for this. I brought my crew here. This is writers Amanda Högberg and Axel Nygren, and producer Johan Rundström, and DP, cinematographer Nea Aspel. Also, there are 4 students back at home, hopefully watching this in the early morning in Sweden. Robert Krantz, editor, Anders Lindahl, sound designer, Abed Lutfi, post-production coordinator, and Andreas Alm, composer. And we want to thank the rest of the team and the actors, Shanti and Miriam, and all the others. And I want to thank my teacher, Ylva Gustafsson, and my mentor, Thomas Alfredsson, and everybody else at the Stockholm University of the Arts. And I want to thank my mom and dad, and my brothers, Aron and Joel. Thanks to them, I grew up watching films. And that's the way we all grew up. And that's the way we learned about the world, by watching films. And lots of them were from here, in Hollywood. And we made this film together based on our own experiences of the pains of growing up, but also a film about what it's like to grow up today. Since the introduction of social media, the way we talk to each other, the way we communicate, the way we influence each other, the way we learn about the world has changed. And cinema should be here to reflect that. And that's why we worked so hard for more than a year to tell this story. And that's why we're so thankful and happy and grateful to the Academy for being here and for giving us this award. Thank you so much.
I am excited to introduce our next winner, someone whose promise and potential stands out from the crowd, even among a crowd that stands out so much on its own. From Florida State University, she is the winner in the groundbreaking category, sometimes referred to as experimental, alternative films which challenge traditional cinematic boundaries. Prepare yourself for a cinematic experience that combines the exploration of documentary with the playfulness of animation that springs to life from one young director who brings it all to the screen in her own unique style. Take a look. Please welcome the winner for the Alternative Experimental category from Florida State University, Shai Demand.
Oh, thank you. So since a young age, I always kind of lived in my imagination, and any chance I could get, I would escape the real world, as I preferred that better. However, when you get older, you're forced to stay in the real world, and you have to leave that part of your childhood behind. But as I got older, I realized that filmmaking could be the medium where I relive my childhood fantasies. And that being said, I'd like to thank the Academy, Sean and Hector, for acknowledging my hard work and believing in me. It's such an honor. I'd like to thank my wonderful parents, Mom and Pop, and my brother, Tristan, for always being there and always encouraging me to be myself. I'd like to thank my two incredible and talented team members, Anisha Gupte and Gina Hernandez, for all their hard work in this film. It simply could have not been done without them. I'd like to thank my family, the Brown family and the DeMant family, for again always being there and supporting me, as well as my incredible friends back at school. I'd like to thank the Florida State College of Motion Picture Arts faculty and staff who supported me and encouraged me on this project. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't laugh.
Thank you.
And now to present the winners for documentary films, please welcome an Oscar-nominated filmmaker who has defined barrier-breaking work in this genre that compels us to wrestle with reality, to face facts, the real kind, and not the alternative version that distract and distort. A longtime leader of the documentary branch and former member of the Academy's Board of Governors, a pioneer in his field who widened the lens of the camera to include the Chinese-American immigrant story and bring back America's gay history out of the shadows and into the light. Please welcome Arthur Dong.
Good evening. Documentaries, they inspire and incite anger and antagonize. They make us think and they make us cry, but most powerfully, they make us care because they put a human face on all the issues around us. The world from which we must never turn away, even when turning away might be tempting. Tonight's winners, domestic and international, take us inside stories the world needs to see. From the determined doctor who travels 100 miles a day in Mongolia to heal the sick, comfort the dying, and bring new life into the world, to the grandson who forces his grandmother to confront a long-buried past from World War II, to the overlooked story of dust in the wind that sustains and kills at the same time, and the humanity of two physically disabled women who live, learn, and love as they navigate their physical challenges. There is a single winner in the category of international documentary. Let's take a look at her work.
She is the backbone of the Mongolian Health Service, who travels hundreds of kilometers in a single day to provide medical care to 1,600 nomadic families in the Gobi Desert. Only one person who knows every single one of them is a nomadic doctor.
Ер нь бол хүүхдийн эмч. Одоо бол хүүхэд, доктор, эмэгтэйчүүд одоо тэгэл мессэсний эмч хүртэл, шүдний эмч хүртэл хийж байна. Чин түүнтэй эмнэлгийн тусламж үзүүлж байгаатай бол ахалтай.
Please welcome this year's gold medal winner for international documentary from the University of Hertfordshire, Mart Bira, for Nomadic Doctor.
After a glass of wine, I can do it. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great privilege to be here, all of you tonight. I'm here with my husband, who produced the film. We are truly honored to be the first Mongolians receiving this prestigious award. I had my MA degree at age of 45, which funnily enough, the same age as Student Academy Awards. I really believed it's a good sign. I was right, I'm here today. My daughters are studying at university now. I wanted to have a MA degree before them to show my children, if you have a vision and ambition, you can achieve your dream, whatever your age. As a Mongolian and grew up in the Gobi, I have always had a burning ambition to introduce the mesmerizing and harmonic way of nomadic culture to the world. A massive thank you to the Academy for recognizing, honoring my work, and giving me the opportunity to bring Mongolian culture to the world. A huge thank you to my teachers and classmates of University of Hertfordshire. And of course, massive thank you to my mom, dad, my husband, my family, my wonderful team and crew, friends who always believed in me, supported through all my long and emotional journey. Enormous thank you to the nomadic doctor, Irten Chalon, and all the people of the village Undershil for sharing your beautiful story with us. My teacher, Director Butter, who's in heaven now, once told me that if you want to be a filmmaker, you better have a great knowledge about everything exists on the world and always must chain yourself with the truth. This was the key lesson I have been trying to follow. I will say some words in Mongolian. Энэ шагнал зөвхөн минийх биш. Энэ Монгол улсын минь монголчууд бидний шагнал та нартай хайртай шүү. Trust your feeling and keep enlightening to people. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
This award is dedicated to my dad, who was a cameraman, now in heaven. Thank you very much all.
And now I look at the extraordinary efforts of this year's winners from right here at home.
Je me suis refermée sur l'histoire. Je n'ai jamais parlé de ça parce que j'ai trop souffert. Et ça ne regardait pas mes filles. Pour moi, je les protégeais.
Tu penses que tu auras envie de parler à un autre moment? On serait que tous les deux.
Je sais pas, non, je crois pas, Mathieu.
Mais pour te soulager au final.
Non, mais moi j'ai pas à être soulagée parce que je suis catholique.
Mais je croyais que c'était un documentaire sur les films, le montage et tout ça.
When was the last time you thought about dust? Maybe you think it's unremarkable, uninteresting. But what if I told you it can travel thousands of miles? Sustain life. And even be deadly.
And after I got sick, it didn't occur to me that this is going to change my life until probably the meds started wearing off, and that's when it started hitting me, thinking, oh gosh, what happened? My life is going to be completely different.
It's one thing to become disabled in life, and it's another thing to have experienced it your entire way. A freaking anvil could fall out of the sky and boom, you're now a disabled person. Welcome.
And now, here are the winners in the category of documentary domestic film schools. The bronze winner for documentary is Dust Rising, Lauren Schwartzman from the University of California, Berkeley.
Thank you so much. This is an incredible honor, especially to be included amongst the other incredible student filmmakers. The idea for this film was sparked when someone told me that dust from the Sahara Desert blows across the ocean and fertilizes the Amazon rainforest. And so without this dust, the Amazon could not exist. And I thought that was one of the most beautiful things I'd ever heard. And the more I delved into the dust, the more interconnectedness I discovered, a web including human health, ecosystem health, and climate change. As John Muir writes, when we try to pick out anything by itself, we find it hitched to everything in the universe. But we're in danger of forgetting or just outright denying this interconnectedness. And yet, no matter how many walls we erect or distinctions we make to divide ourselves from each other, and from the natural world, our lives and our fates remain entwined. I hope films like this one can be a part of the movement to act with this interconnectedness in mind. I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me through the making of this film. I'd like to thank my classmates, staff, and instructors from the UC Berkeley Graduate School of Journalism, including Spencer Nakasako, John Els, Mike Shen, Mark Shapiro, and Chris O'Day. Thank you to the people featured in the film who had the courage to be in front of the camera, including Rob and Wendy Purdy, who shared their personal story, and the scientists and doctors who shared their incredible work. To my co-cinematographer, Raphael Roy, who's here tonight, and to the numerous other crew and collaborators without whom this film would not be possible. You know who you are, and I'm so grateful to you. Lastly, thank you to the Academy for recognizing the efforts of myself and my team with this incredible honor. Thank you.
And the silver medal winner for documentary is Love and Loss, Yi-Yang Lee from the University of Southern California.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. It seems like everybody brought their little piece of paper for their speech, so I hope I won't forget what I'm going to say. So first, I want to say congratulations to everyone, every winner here, the finalists and the semi-finalists of this year's Student Academy Award. You guys are so amazingly creative and so amazingly inspiring. So I'm just so honored to be among you guys and learning so much from you. Thank you. So 10 years ago, when I first had my first step on this soil, I got very disappointed because I didn't see too many skyscrapers like I have seen in Sex and the City. So I thought this is not the real United States. But 10 years later, I am standing here feeling excited and surreal, but most importantly, inspired. Being the first generation immigrant in this country is hard. But being a filmmaker is even harder. So my journey of becoming a filmmaker has been challenging, but rather thankful and grateful. So I'm going to really use this time to thank a lot of people, so I will try my best to make it short. So first, I want to thank my team right here, my wonderful crew, my producers, Stephanie, Hermia, my editors, Sharon and Adam, who's not here, and my DP, Patrick, and my two wonderful soundy and mixer, Audrey and Davey, and also one and the only composer, Andy. They have been so supportive of me when I even lost faith in myself, and I couldn't have asked a better team than them. And also, I want to thank all my faculties who are also here today, Kate, Amanda, Lisa, Richard. You guys, not only the amazing documentary filmmakers, but they have been the wonderful teachers who would spend hours in the lab with me, literally making the film with us. So I think that's the best example of being teachers. So thank you guys. And also, I wanted to thank the two women in my film, Nicole Evans and her husband. I mean, her husband's not a female, but they're the lovely couple in the movie, and they have been so inspiring. And also, Karen Crispo, who's not here today, she's actually undergoing through some surgical operation. But because of these women, they have made me a better human being. They have taught me the definition of strength, persistence, and love. So thank you guys. And I will really make it short. So, and also I just have to thank my family. First, my parents. I have to say, you know, they taught me everything, you know, to be a daughter, and, you know, I hope I didn't disappoint them. You know, 10 years ago, they left everything in China and then came here for my education, for my future. So, Mom and Dad, I love you, and thank you so much. And of course, my husband, who flew in this morning, 3 years ago in the same theater. That was the first time we were here, and we're not dating yet. You know, he was just having a crush on me. But we were here, and I saw the winner of that year. I was like, you know, can I be one of them one day? He's like, yeah, you're gonna make it. And now I'm here, so thank you. And thank you for being my love as well. And thank you, my friends, who have given me their couches and beds. Literally in the past few months, I've been crashing their couches and beds, and for free. So thank you, guys. And lastly, I want to thank the Academy. When I was a little girl in China, I could never imagine I would say those exact words today. But I am saying it right now and saying thank you, the Academy, thank you, Hector, thank you, Sean, thank you, Randy, everyone who have made this event so amazingly for us. And lastly, I just want to thank to all the filmmakers who I have spent this past week with. They have inspired me so much, not only making me a better person, but also a better storyteller. So thank you guys all for coming out and supporting us. Thank you.
Okay. Oh. Oops. Shut. The gold winner for documentary is, well, you guessed it, an edited life by Matthew Fall from New York University.
Okay. I would like to thank the Academy, its members, and my fellow winners for this amazing journey. This moment will stay forever with me. Thank you. As some of you have seen in my documentary, my grandmother is a tough woman. She might be cold, stubborn, hard to reach, but to me, she's a real role model. Making this documentary with her, I rediscovered someone courageous, funny, and caring. She agreed to open herself not only to me, but to the world in a moment when the extreme right is rising again in Europe and in the US. I encourage you to think about who you are right now and think about how everything you have experienced in the past has forged who you are now. My grandmother was traumatized, separated from her mother, ashamed of her immigrant roots, scared of being Jewish. She built a new identity to fit in a society that typically doesn't like people on the margins. She kept a secret from her loved ones, fought for her career as a woman. Yes, her story, my story, is also your story. Be proud of who you are, of where you come from, and do not let anyone take that away from you and your family. I just want to tell her that, I love her. I'm really proud of her and relieved that today I know that deep inside she's at peace with who she is. I would like to thank my parents, who must still be trying to figure out how to stream this ceremony. Hi, Mom and Dad. My friends, my professors at NYU, Marcia Rock, Kirsten Johnson, Aviva Slesin, and most importantly, the man without whom none of this would have been possible, the love of my life, John Freeman. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. The future of documentaries is so bright. What a relief. Congratulations to all the documentary winners. I'm a dad of a teenage son, and it's been really hard being a cool dad lately. Unfortunately, tonight's a school night, and hopefully he's home doing his homework. But I think he think I was pretty cool because I get to introduce the next presenter to present this year's winners for narrative films. A producer, a screenwriter, production designer, an award-winning director whose creative journey has taken us to places where vampires roam and wolves run through enchanted woods in search of adolescent snacks. The director of Twilight, Red Riding Hood, Lords of Dogtown, and the upcoming Miss Bala, the fabulous and very cool Catherine Hardwicke.
Hey everybody, this year's narrative film winners span the globe but bring us right back home to powerful instincts we can all relate to. Feelings of family, love, loss, and redemption. They take us up close and personal to live the horrors of modern-day slavery and the shadowy underworld of child trafficking in Haiti. They take us back in time to relive the brutality of a communist revolution in Cuba through the eyes of children whose lives and family are torn asunder. They struggle to show they show the struggle of a girl in rural China pressured into an arranged marriage with an older man she's never met. Now let's take a look at this year's winners.
¿Puedo entrar a los pioneros?
Cuando la revolución deja de ser voluntaria y se convierte obligatoria, deja de ser revolución.
Y compadre, pero no podemos quedar aquí sentados y permitir que venga un régimen a imponerle su veneno a los niños de nosotros.
Es peligroso hablar así.
Pero escucha lo que tú estás diciendo, es peligroso hablar en mi propia casa.
¿A dónde lo llevas? ¡Ando!
Petit chéri, allô? Qui j'en relais? Manushka. Elle n'a pas existé, ça. C'est la maison des enfants.
人们将女人关闭在厨房里或者闺房中，却惊奇于她的视野有限。人们折断了她的翅膀，却哀叹她不会飞翔。但愿人们给她开放未来，她就再也不会被迫待在幕前。
本事，你到底想怎样？
Wow, amazing, beautiful. Let's see, the bronze medal winner for narrative film is Esta es tu Cuba, This is Your Cuba. That's Brian Robo from Chapman University.
Thank you so much to the Academy, again, for honoring our film. This is some of our incredible crew, just a small part. But before I get to them, I want to say a few things. First of all, thank you to all the nominees. It's such an honor to be just numbered amongst you guys. They're all incredible filmmakers. Thank you to Randy and Sean and Hector who put together an incredible week for us. Truly the best part, maybe one of the best parts of this experience is just this week and meeting all these filmmakers, so thank you. I'm here by the grace of God and because of my family, and they've given me the greatest gift that I've ever experienced in my life, which is love. So to all of them, Peter, Liz, Uncle Johnny, Mom and Dad, thank you for loving me so well. This film is inspired by my father. It's his story of coming from Cuba to Miami as a boy during the Communist Revolution in Cuba. And he was one of over 14,000 children that experienced this. And being able to really kind of make this film with you has been one of the greatest joys of my life so far. So thank you, Dad. So this is our team. Our writer can't be here. Him and his wife are about to have a baby, but I think he might be watching. So yeah, congratulations to him. But thank you to him for writing an incredible script, an amazing blueprint, and for really being just an incredible collaborator and filmmaker. This is our producer, John Sage. We shot the film in Puerto Rico, which is an incredible feat, and he made it a really hard job look really easy. This is our cinematographer, Trevor Roach. Our assistant editor, June, NDIT. Chris, one of our editors. Our sound designer, Carlos. Our composer, whose both his parents also were experienced Operation Pedro Pan. And so it was an honor to work with him on this. Ramin, our other editor, and Mailen Calienes, our executive producer. So we also shot the film in Puerto Rico, and the rest of the crew and cast can't be here, but to everyone in Puerto Rico who is watching, especially our incredible actors, Mauricio, Amber, Roy, Isabella, everyone, thank you for welcoming us into your home and making us feel like a family. Truly was an incredible experience to shoot there before and after the hurricane. There's incredible talent there. So if you guys ever get the chance to go to Puerto Rico, make films in Puerto Rico. It's incredible. I still got a lot of people to thank, so bear with me. Thank you. To Chapman University, to all our fellow students, classmates, our incredible teachers, to my thesis advisor, Rachel Goldberg, thank you for your patience. To Andy Lane and Bill Croyer and Roy Finch and so many other people who are here, Johnny Jensen, thank you. A couple more things. We kickstarted this film, so to all the people who donated to this film, this film would not be possible without you, and if you watch this or see this at some point, no matter what you gave to us, thank you so much for your gift. And lastly, throughout this week, I've been thinking a lot about gratitude, just to be able to have this opportunity and to share this with so many great people. And in this process, I talked to my father a lot about his experience, but I was also able to sit down with a lot of other Pedro Pan who went through this, and they were vulnerable enough and gracious enough to sit down with me and share and relive really their experience. So to all of those people, to the Cuban community, to the Pedro Pan community, it's an honor to be up here and put your story on the screen, and this is for you guys. So thank you.
So the silver medal winner for narrative film is Lalo's House by Kelly Khalid, University of Southern California.
Will my casting crew please come up? Run, 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 run. I want you up here with me, please. This took a village. As many of you know, it takes a village to make a film like this. And I first want to say praise God for this. This has been a 10-year journey for me, almost 10 years, almost a decade. I caught wind of an orphanage that was posing as a Catholic orphanage where the nun was allowing foreign men to come in and sleep with the children, and I had taken years, as my parents know, going back and forth, investigating this, and then I took that footage and it got me into USC, and it was at USC where I was encouraged by friends and faculty to turn it into a fiction narrative film, and this is Lalo's House. And I want to say one thing that is so moving to me is that to all the students who are here today, can I hear you if you're a student in school right now? I sat in those same seats last year, and I watched the phenomenal films that the Academy has allowed us to given us a platform to be able to show our art, and I want to see you up here next year, okay? I am going to go in chronological order, since it's a 10-year process, of all the people who have helped me over the years. My mom and my dad, Beth Chapman and Dr. Dudley D. Chapman, I love you. I don't see where you are. I think you're over here somewhere. Okay. I am so thankful to you for believing in me when things didn't seem like they were panning out. This is a testimony to perseverance, everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a filmmaker, doesn't matter what you do. If you have something in your heart and it is pressing you, you keep going. Because now I'm standing up at the Academy, y'all. And to have your family and friends around you who encourage you, it is everything. And I have to continue to thank my Aunt Pat and my entire family who's over here. Jada, Jaden, Treva, my church family that's over there too. The people who first helped me get to Haiti when I started doing this, Jay Lamoth, Tiffany Steen, Marilyn Peen, the Peen family, the DeSuze family, my Rhodes family. They didn't help me to get to Haiti, but they are my husband's family, and I love them. Thank you. My mentors at USC, Michael Taylor, Bruce Block, Michael Fink, Brenda Goodman, Dean Daly, and all of the faculty who are here today who really encouraged me and believed in me. The Sidney Institute in Haiti, which is one of the best film schools. It's the only film school in Haiti right now, but now you see how they can help make an Academy-winning film. So please continue to support them. My co-producer, Victor Porcel, where are you? You guys just wave. Yes. My co-writer, Yasmin Yilmaz, where are you, my love? My editor, Jeremy Deneau. My DP, Xing Mai Ding. You guys, obviously you see I have a lot of people, so I'm not gonna go through all the names. My executive producers and actress who played the villainous character in there. She is the sweetest thing. It's like the nicest people play the greatest villains, right? Garcelle Beauvais and Lisa L. Wilson for believing in me and lifting me up on their shoulders and telling me to reach higher. I thank you so, so much. I also have to thank their loving friend, Jamie Foxx, who I've yet to meet. Okay, good. Who also believed in women filmmakers. And I have to say, this is the time. We are seeing some great changes, and as a community, men, women, just internationally, people of color, everyone, we're coming together, and you can see the positive changes that are happening in the Academy. They are directly reflected in the Student Academy Awards. Look at the diversity of these fantastic filmmakers, and I am so thankful that we all are working together for positive change. It moves me so much. Marcel Jones, Howard Green, Ephraim Walker, who helped connect me to these lovely ladies. Paul O'Brien, I know I messed up your name. I'm trying, I really am. But who did the beautiful music. Jimmy Jean-Louis, Jasmine Jean-Louis, Kira, they are my babies. They are the stars of the movie. To their mother, Evelyn, who let me borrow them and take them to Haiti. Lord, okay. I just want to thank my entire crew who's here today, and anyone who's here from Lalo's house who supported, donated, helped, painted, whatever. Could you please stand up so I can just applaud you? I love you and thank you. And to the Haitian community who has supported us and believed in us. And most importantly, to my husband, Brian Vincent Rhodes. Hey, you fine thing. I love you so much. I am so proud of you. We met at the University of Southern California. Thank you, USC. Tuition is worth it. And to Sean, Hector, Randy, Greg, everybody at the Academy who has made this happen, who's given us a platform to show that child trafficking, human trafficking is a real thing, and it is not just a Haitian issue, it is a global issue, and it is right here, and it is something that we all need to be concerned about, and I am just so grateful that you gave us this opportunity to have this platform, and I just love you. Thank you. Oh, can I so beautiful, cinematography. Thank you so much.
Okay, the last one tonight, and the gold medal winner for narrative film is Spring Flower by Giselle Tong. Another University of California. Yay!
I know my mom won't remind me to stand straight right now. Mom, where are you? Am I? Okay. Thanks to the Academy for giving me this award. And first,
I want to thank my cast and crew, my lead actress, Yu Hua, sound supervisor, Zhou Jingjue, Meng Xue, editor, sound composer, Ma Qingnan, sound mixer, Fan Wenrui, and some other part, Liu Ziming, I think he's under. I forgot, sorry. And a big thanks to my family. Thank you so much for all the supporting and believing in me, and even acting in my film. My grandma is the other actress. She's 83 years old, and this is her first time acting in a film. I also want to thank my school, University of Southern California, where I started my dream. The last but not the least, I want to thank my mentor, Michael Uno, my professor, Richard Burton, and other faculties for supporting me. And I was not a very confident girl before, but they always encouraged me and helped me to ask me to tell stories from my heart. And after many screenings, many people tell me, I like your story and I want to hear what happens next. Maybe some of them not tell truth, but I will take the advantage to become more brave and tell more story from my true heart. I hope it can touch more people. 最后，我想感谢一下我的祖国、我的大学，还有清华的乡亲们，谢谢你们所有的支持。Sorry, no translation. That's my memory. Oh.
Congratulations to everybody's winners, all the winners tonight. Thank you for these just drop-dead gorgeous, beautiful films. So before you leave here tonight, I ask you to think for a moment, not just about what you have received, but about what you still have to give. Because most of all tonight, we ask you to believe that together your generation will share an awesome journey to help lift up millions through the power of film. So keep writing, keep producing art, keep taking us to places we never imagined and only you could dream of. And keep believing that because of your creativity and conscience and your heart, someone somewhere when they least expect it, but most need it, will recognize their own reflection in your vision. Because of your gift, someone somewhere will stand a little taller, think a little differently about their neighbor, walk a difficult road with more certainty. Winners all, yours is a gift, not a gift to display on your mantle or rest in your trophy case, but a gift to share with the world. So Student Academy Award recipients, go light up the world, you guys. Thank you and good night.
Miss Worldwide.